Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, hi. I'm ready to go back to Salem. Everything's in flames though. So hopefully it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna believe in Salem. So boop. Fourth knot. Hello, hello. I'm gonna try to go through I'm gonna go through section 5 for sure, and then 6 maybe, depending, because I still gotta finish my book report. Because I'm a dummy and forget that I have assignments sometimes. But it should be fine. I'm mainly done with my book report. I think at least having a half an hour to an hour more to finalize it, just to make sure I didn't write any dumb typos. The next morning, Salem Day 5. I guess we're going through the town, taking a nice walk. Forest Safe House. Are you alright, Abby? You were crying out in your sleep, and your lips are deathly pale. Oh, Mash, I just had the most awful nightmare. Everyone in the village was yelling that I was a witch. And demanding that I atone for my sins. I'm sure what we told you last night must have come as a great shock. But you've lived a peaceful life ever since you were born. There's nothing you need to atone for. But what if all that was a lie too? Oh, that was a new transition. Flashback. Time in Salem is speeding up. The days are passing more quickly than when we first arrived. You can't tell from inside Salem, but it's obvious when you observe it from within the bounded field. Huh. Right, that's exactly what's going on. Oh, I would hate that. Actually, no, it depends. Having fast days when there's school or work, sure. But during free time, hell no. Everything Robin told you up until he lost sight of us is true. I tried to accompany Mr. Carter after he left to go to Boston. I was hoping I might find a clue as to how we could leave Salem. Of course, now I can see what a rash, foolish thing that was to do. Water under the bridge, Mash, don't sweat it. I'm just glad Sheba was there to bail you out. Yeah, I'm glad that Sheba bailed you out. Oh no, I owe her so much money, don't I? All my Cupid and Saint Courts. Right. I'll get to that as well. I can't believe this discrepancy wasn't just affecting our perception, but time itself. This distortion in the time stream near Salem's perimeter is why Robin lost sight of me. Huh. But wait, hold up. Any ability that can affect the damn time stream has gotta be pretty limited in scope. But if the demon god pillar is pulling it off on this kind of scale, then what the hell can we possibly do against it? Right. After I got separated from Mr. Carter, I ended up lost in the woods. It was then that a pack of ghouls found me. I might have died if the Queen of Sheba hadn't been so close by. I still can't believe it. Neither can I. I never would have guessed that Tituba was actually the namesake of the near-future observation lens, Sheba. Wow, I'm still that famous in modern day. Well, Sheba, honestly, the only time I ever heard of Sheba was because of Fate's Grand Order. The only one, or actually, no, not the only one. Most of the people in Fate I haven't really heard about, except for the Witchfinder General. Unfortunately. Hello, hello? Yes, your name is known far and wide. The story we used for our play was about you and King Solomon has been told around the world. And there are a great many songs about the Queen of Sheba as well. Well, that's wonderful. That kind of name recognition. Oh wait, that kind of name recognition should be a big help for business. Maybe I could get royalties on all that too. Right, business. I probably shouldn't tell her that her name is all anyone knows about her now. Ahem. Okay, so much as I'm still curious as to why Sheba here is the only one who's escaped the demon god Peller's influence. Ooh, hello, hello. Her first priority is to come up with a strategy to fight the thing. Did you figure something out, Cersei? More or less. I just hit upon a possibility. What if this spell isn't directly controlling the time stream or transforming the world from the ground up? Ooh, hello, hello, House Salem. Everything's going up in flames and now I'm homeless. I'm living in a tent. In the forest. Totally not a spooky forest. For example, if it was actually a kind of displacement spell that connected one area to another with a different flow of time, you could achieve essentially the same effect with relatively less energy expended. Though of course, that kind of transcendent time-space control would still be almost godlike on its own. Cersei, you wouldn't happen to be a witch, would you? Nope, I'm not a witch. I'm the Queen Witch. Very young for a queen. More like a princess witch. Did I leave the stove on? Actually, the stove is on right now. I can smell something cooking. And that means I have to eat dinner tonight. I can't just, like, sleep after I finish my book report. Because my dad is making what I asked him to. He asked me what kind of gyoza I'd like. I said, can I have both pan-fried and deep-fried because I'm craving both? I'm sorry, Dad. I can't just choose one. And he said, sure. So I bet he's making that right now. Shut up. You know, stuff like that hurts even more when you're not even trying to be mean. Abby, I know this may be hard to understand, but... well, those of us from Chaldea are involved with magical things. I promise we aren't blasphemers. I mean... I ain't sus. Maybe, maybe not. I will lick the dirty dishes clean if they're delicious. I'll just eat straight from the pan. I understand. Neither is Lavinia. I can't believe that someone is bad just because they use spells. Then, she really did know who Lavinia was all along. Plus, in this world, they say entertainment is bad, so... you know, if I were to choose between the witches, who are people who use spells and believe in things like entertainment, Not just Mephistopheles, I have BB on my side and she's already, you know... Even different pastors say the Bible tells us different things when they give sermons. I'm sure God is forgiving, even to people who try to use spells. Yes, Abby, yes. I have many gods and goddesses on my side. Heck, I even went traveling with a few. Uriel is the best for Camelot. Uriel is great. Especially if they try to use them to do good things and make people happy. Thank you, Abby. I know this must be hard, but I hope you'll help us. I will. Yo, I want to learn a spell to turn a deck of cards into a block of quartz, though I don't have cards. Actually, no, I lied. I do have cards. I have a box of Cards Against Humanity. I have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards, but I don't think I'd want to turn those into saint quartz. Actually, no, it might be worth it. Queen of Sheba, you will help us, right? Queen of Sheba, will you lend a hand to Chaldea? Please? I'm sorry, I don't have that much saint quartz right now, but I'll give you some Cupid. Yes, of course. I can't wait to polish off this demon god pillar.
Hey, Queenie. You do know this isn't like ordering one of everything at your local tavern, right?
Does this mean you still don't know why you were summoned to Salem? I remember Da Vinci confirmed that Cersei was summoned thanks to the near-future observation lens, Sheba. Were you summoned in the same way? I honestly don't know. That might explain how I'm here, but not why. Well, someone must have summoned you at Saint Quartz because... Saint Quartz? That is the how and the why. All I can say for sure is that someone performed its summoning without paying the usual price. So I ended up trapped in Salem and got assigned a role that suited whoever summoned me. Ah, they didn't pay the proper price. Instead of using Saint Quartz, did they use friend points? Or, a 4-star ticket? It wasn't exactly an ideal turn of events, but after my role as Tituba was finished, I ended up becoming a ghoul with lingering regrets and getting completely obliterated. So if I haven't formed a provisional contract with you, Misaki, I wouldn't have been able to stay here materialized. Oh, my dad said gyoza's done. Thanks, Dad. I'll get the gyoza eventually. Oh yay, that means he really did make what I asked for. Woohoo! And that I probably owe him something. Oh well. Instead, I'd be hiding in the safe house, dreading the moment when my magical energy had finally run out. In that case, does this mean that the one who summoned her and the one who assigned her role are different people? And if they are, does this mean the latter tried to get rid of her after she was no longer useful? If I hadn't run into her in the woods, I'd almost certainly be a ghoul myself by now. You know, if anyone who would have summoned her, it'd probably be Mr. Carter. Or heck, Lavinia's grandpa. I came terrifying close to dying, and she rescued me even though it put her at risk of disappearing. So I want to believe we can trust her.
There's something else I'm wondering about that seems kind of important.
Ooh, fun fact, when you summon Sheba, she says that you'll have to pay her extra if you want to know her true name. Legit. That is super legit.
How are you still here after getting completely obliterated as a ghoul? Makes no damn sense. It's not just some sort of trick, is it?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that just yet.
Huh? Why the hell not?
Because I still can't prove anything. Oh, I thought she was gonna say, I can't tell you that unless you pay the price. Or, well, I know what happened from my perspective, but if I tell you all, that will make it fact.
You're the same Tituba who took care of us at the Carter house, right?
Yes, but... While I do have memories from when I was Tituba, they weren't my memories. At the time, I thought I really was Tituba. It was like my whole brain was hazy and muddled. So someone was blocking your thoughts. That's gotta be related to my summoning too. Because I'm pretty sure you were originally supposed to be summoned to Salem as yourself. But the summoning didn't go as planned, seeing as how you ended up being forced into the role of Tituba. In other words, whoever summoned you messed up, and I was brought in as your backup. Am I right? You know, that's an honor being the Queen of Sheba's backup. I can't answer that.
Same deal as before, huh? Alright, if you can't answer that question, then at least tell us this. Why can't you answer that question?
Because I don't want to make enemies out of you. Enemies? Is there any way we can contact Chaldea again? Our channel to Chaldea reopened at the same time the Queen of Sheba was revived. Given what else happened with the near-future observation lens, that can't be a coincidence. This is really difficult, isn't it? Between the demon god Pillar and the people of Salem. It almost feels like homework King Solomon left for us. No more homework! Stop it, Mash! Do not tell me homework! You're just reminding me that I didn't finish mine. No homework, please. So, everyone suspects Uncle Carter? There are things I have to ask him myself. I can't believe he would ever leave you behind like that, Mash. Yes, it's been one surprise after another. I must say, though, you're taking all this remarkably well, Abby. I could learn a thing or two from you. Me? Oh, thank you, but I'm just a child. I still don't even understand half of what you told me about, Chaldea? All I really know is that you're all good people. Thank you, Abby. She's strong and very wise. I'm sure she's feeling scared and alone now, but she's able to compartmentalize so it doesn't overwhelm her. I think we have a lot in common with Abigail right now. During the incineration of humanity, we were all that remained after the world had been wiped out. So many things we had taken for granted were swept from under us, and we didn't know what we could trust. But even then, I had a lot of people I knew I could depend on. Even though I didn't have confidence in anything about myself, and knew nothing about the world at large. I had people who cheered me up, and looked out for me, and handled everything like it was no big deal. And someone who was always one step ahead, holding her hand out for me with a smile. I can't express how incredibly fortunate I was to have that. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for everyone who was with me. And all of that is why I can't let Abigail go through this alone. She's just an ordinary little girl, and she deserves happiness as much as anyone else. Yo, Mash, can you convince Abby to come to our Chaldea, please? Please, because she said no to me last time as her summer self? It would be horrible to just let her sink into despair all alone. Mash? I need to go back to Salem. I can't stay here. I just can't help but worry. Are you going to see Lavinia? Yes, I guess you saw right through me, didn't you? I'll go with you. There's still some things I want to look into in town. I'll take any Abby. They can come to my Chaldea. I'll ask Senpai for permission, and to have someone else come along, I think Neza would be a good choice. Ooh, yes! I love Neza! She tells me all sorts of wonderful things about worlds I've never heard of. Yes, as far as I'm concerned, they're all wonderful senpai. Except for maybe Robin. Matcha going to the bar and causing fights. See you later, Mash, and be careful. Please do not follow people into the forest. I will. Please take care of Senpai while I'm gone, Robin. Ah. Matcha is my babysitter. I see. I see how it is.
Sure thing. Me, Master, and Cersei can handle things. Not sure splitting the party is the smartest move, but also not sure what else we can do. We can't exactly have Matahari and not Tichiba out and about when everyone thinks they're dead.
And Sanson is doing his own thing, so we're not gonna count on him. He didn't even take part in our Oh, is it really broken? Shoot. Um, is it working? Is everything good again, or is it all broken still? Uh-oh. You know, let me look around for a tiny bit. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Internet says it's working. You know, maybe this means I'm gonna get better gacha luck. Oh! Yo, we're back? Good. I'm just gonna assume this is gonna increase my gacha luck because I think I can do a multi-summon today, so yeah. Damn it, Frenchie. Of all the times for you to bail on us. Sansa knows what he's doing. We do need to find out what he's up to, yeah. I ain't gonna defend Sanson. I'm salty that he didn't take part in our plays. Wait, everything's super blurry. Shoot. I wonder if it's gonna fix itself. Oi. I know there's nothing wrong with my internet right now. It's fine. It's decent. The weather was good today. So what the heck is going on? I'm hoping it's gonna fix itself. Right now it says my connection's in the green. Because I see green on the bottom for my OBS. And it says the KBS is 2588. And now it's 2817, so I think it's decent. Okay, it's good now? Yay. We do need to find out what he's up to, yeah. Guess you're right. But man's still a right bell end. Alright, let's get ourselves over to the town center. Time's speeding up here, right? I can still run while carrying you both. Hup. Hey, put me down. I don't need any man to carry me. How fast is time now, I wonder? If time is sped up, how fast are we talking here?
Judge Hopkins is a busy man. He only just escaped a dire threat to his life last night. Yeah. So in these dangerous times, we're not letting anyone suspicious near that house.
You've gotta be kidding me. Come on, isn't there anything you can do? Come on, I'm not sus. I'm not Misaki, I'm Misaki.
No, end of discussion. By the way, you lot had better not have gone and buried that condemned woman's body in the town graveyard. We may have more important things to worry about than proper burials just now, but that doesn't mean the village is going to forget what you've done. You ask me, you should burn that body. Only proper thing to do for a witch.
Dot dot dot.
Sanson's off his damn rocker. I regret that I will not be able to accompany you for the time being. Nor can I share what I have learned while I have been away. It is a matter of utmost secrecy. What a load of crap.
This is quite the pickle, isn't it? And not a good pickle. I love pickles, but not this kind of pickle. Now I want pickles.
More like a whole jar of pickles. We can't let this slide, Master. I think he's lost sight of what we're supposed to be doing here.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing either. If I were you, I wouldn't have hesitated to use a command spell to remind him who's boss. I ain't wasting my command spells like that. I gotta keep them ready if I have to, you know, revive everyone. You could have turned him into a leper and had a limb or two fall off, or even just made him into a bigori pig. Then again, in his case, maybe a Mangolika's sheep pig would suit him better. Just a second, I'm gonna look up these pigs. I wanna know what they look like. I'm so curious. Okay, I'm gonna look up the Bigore pig. Bigore pig. Oh, cute! They look cute. They kind of remind me of like some of the wild piggies here. They kind of look like that. And now the Mangalika sheep pig. Mangalika sheep pig. Ooh, those are fuzzy. I kind of want to pet one. They're so fluffy looking. And I wonder if this is the kind of... Or no. It is cute. It is very cute. Now I know what the piggies look like. If I had to choose between either of those, I think I'd want to be the fluffy one. Or maybe even the white-horned owl. You did manage something though, right, Robin?
Well, more or less. I am an old hand when it comes to these kinds of squabbles.
Huh, I see. So you slipped Sanson a note explaining what's going on, did you? Well, he should at least have enough information to keep us all on the same page. Nice job, Matcha. Heh, the Matcha nickname. Or nah, he didn't even write a note saying what's going on. He put a note with, like, the drawing of a middle finger.
Oh good, it's you. Would you mind coming with me, please? You're the old man we met at the tavern. That's right. And there's trouble brewing there right now.
Don't tell me there's more ghouls.
No, it's not them. It's the sailors. They're out of control. Did Neza stir up some more trouble? No, it can't be her this time. She wouldn't do that with children around. Let's just forget about it, Master. Nothing newsworthy about sailors getting in drunken brawls.
Sailors? Those would be the men of the sea you mentioned before, right? I see, so there's a harbor here. Very clever, the demon god pillar, I've gotta say. Come on, Misaki, let's go. Hurry it up already, Tug Tug. It's because she wants to get involved in a bar fight, you know? Sometimes they seem interesting. In shows, at least. I'd be that person who grabs a bottle and just smashes it to make a weapon to assert dominance. You mean you have an innate resistance to demon god pillars? I didn't think that was even possible for a servant. Hey, flattery will get you everywhere. If you want to keep talking me up, by all means, go ahead. So now that everyone else is gone, and it's just us here, could I talk with you about something? Just between us? What is it? You made a conscious choice to stay here, didn't you? If you really wanted to go back to the village, you could have figured out a way. You chose to stay behind though. You stayed behind because, unlike the others, you don't trust me. That was a very wise decision. I see her as perceptive as the stories say. Yes, you're exactly right. The fact that you spent so much time around Mr. Carter alone is enough for me to have my doubts. But that's not the only reason. I just had a personal interest in you. I wanted to know what was behind the strange feeling I had when I performed as you in our play a few days ago. I would have liked to have seen that play for myself. It's not entirely accurate to say that I have a resistance to demon god pillars as such. What I do have is human and demon god blood running through my veins, so it's not that I'm not affected, it's that I affect others. Yo, that sounds like a fun combo. Part human, part demon god. I wonder who initiated the relationship. My father was a human. But my mother was a Jinn who came from the desert. Well, now I see. Lucky father. Man, that dad is so lucky. He got his own monster girl on his side. So you're half human and half Jinn. Elementals, holy spirits, demon gods, Jinn. Their beings may have different names, but in reality, they're all the same thing. Once I focus my attention on a specific place, it becomes impossible to make vague or otherwise ill-defined deals and agreements there. In essence, I create a kingdom of Shiba, where my word is law wherever I go. The bounded field that makes up the safe house is no exception. The Queen of the Southern Kingdom. I read about you in the Bible, of course. I've even heard some sermons that say that your kingdom was actually the lost Garden of Eden. Much as I'd like to say it was, I'm afraid that's giving me too much credit. I mean, if that was true, I'd have to be a messenger from God or something. Are you sure? I think it would suit you wonderfully. Just like the Salem is an anti-Eden. A place where hearts praying for happiness are twisted into doubt and suspicion, leading to terrible crimes. We have to stop it no matter what. Ooh, hello? Queen of Sheba, now's your chance to tell me everything you know, or even just your best guess, about this demon god pillar and what it's trying to accomplish here in Salem. You showed up right when Mash and the rest of us were in danger, as if you've planned it. Be honest, you can see the future, can't you? That's why Chaldea's observation lens is named after you, isn't it? Sometimes, revealing the future can change what may happen, make some things more likely than others. Part of the reason I ended up failing is because I held on to too much knowledge, too many secrets. So that's what you meant when you said you didn't want to make enemies of us. Right. The trap that's been laid here in Salem is frighteningly cunning. Sharing information about it would put me in danger too, so I'd really rather not. I've already died not just once, but twice. Nothing scares me anymore, so please. Ears twitching. That is so cute. Alright. But I can't tell you for free. I am the Queen of Sheba after all. No! We can't afford to pay you for this information. I barely have enough for one multi-summon. And my QP is in my storage because we gotta make food. We gotta use the QP for food. Huh? Are you serious? I was hoping you'd tell me about a certain man. One that only those who have been in Chaldea would know. Specifically, your memories of him. From when he was human. Is that all you want? Yes, of course. I'd be happy to. Teehing? Now I see. So it was your feelings for him that had an effect on our play. I suppose so. So it has to be something. Yeah, oh, this is so embarrassing. The hell with the gallows. I was hoping I'd never have to come here again. Abby. Over there. Oh my. There she is, right by the hill. Thank you, Neza. Mash, would you mind waiting here, please? And off she goes. That white hair, it must be Lavinia. I wonder what she's doing here. This place stinks of blood, but I do not sense evil, not now. That captain at the wharf just now, much more monstrous look to him. I suppose everyone's different in their own way. Lavinia. I've been looking everywhere for you. What happened to you? Your hands are filthy.
What do you want?
I just met a man named Captain Alden at the wharf. He told me you've been staying with him at the Harbor Inn, and that you've gone to stop by your home. We looked for you there too, but we couldn't find you, so we came here.
That isn't his real name. His real name is Captain Marsh. He's from the South Seas. He's been friends with my family for a long time. I was cleaning up my house. Captain Marsh said I should mortgage it, but by next week, it'll belong to the bank.
Huh?
Were you kicked out of your home too, Abby? Heh, serves you right. That said, I'm sure they'll rebuild your house in no time, and you won't have any trouble finding a place to stay.
Don't worry about me. Lavinia, about your family.
I don't want to hear it. I see you're still with that troop. You didn't tell them our secret, did you?
No, I promised I'd never tell a soul. Besides, they're just visiting Salem. They're better off not knowing anyway.
Lavinia... Abigail, have you ever thought about leaving Salem? Captain Marsh said he'd take us anywhere. Jamestown, Barbados, anywhere.
Leave Salem? You mean... with you?
Yes. We could leave here and go somewhere far away. I don't know where, but somewhere.
How could we possibly do that? We're just children. You both can come to my Chaldea. I will accept both of you.
Are you worried about the fare? Don't be. My family's given Captain Marsh lots and lots of gold. Enough to buy a dozen ships. We've already more than paid for 2 small passengers. And he won't turn you away, I promise. So, I want you to decide right now.
Right now? I can't. Uncle still isn't back yet, and besides... the weather's been so bad that no ship has been able to set sail for...
That doesn't matter. Captain Marsh would never, ever wreck his ship. I promise you, we can leave Salem safely. But he's only willing to bring the 2 of us on board. You can't tell the troop about this.
I'm sorry, Lavinia, but I can't. I just can't. I can't leave Salem, no matter what.
I see. Then I guess this is goodbye.
Lavinia, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about you and your family. I don't even know how I could begin to apologize.
I don't forgive you. But I accept your apology.
Will you still be my friend, no matter how far away you go?
Friends? We were never friends.
Yes, we were, and you're still my friend.
No, I'm not.
It doesn't matter what you say, you're still my friend. Thank you. I love you, Lavinia.
I can't breathe, Abby.
Goodbye, Lavinia. Dot dot dot. Goodbye, Abby. You can tell Lavinia loves Abby too. She's just being tsundere about it. I knew you would say that. Grandfather, I will fulfill our family's wish. I promise. Yeah. Yeah. Lavinia, that was totally not ominous at all. Ah, same language as a Sucker for Love playthrough. Oh no. Now I'm worried about all the different things that can happen. Ooh, that spell book hurt. That book hurt so much. Nah, she's tsundere. She's a tsun. Though I kinda wanna see what happens if I bring along the guest. It's an unknown guest. And I wanna raise bonds, so let me just switch people around for bonds. For bond's sake. Bonds. Lots and lots of bonding. Oof. Wait, let me check real quick. There! Nope! And there! Wonderful, lovely. Oh wow, this is really bad. Not another bar brawl. Not another bar brawl. Why so many fights?
I don't want to be hanged. Don't be stupid, we ain't pirates. If we try to steal a ship, we'll be tossed into the clink faster than you can say Davy Jones. Whoa there, master. Watch yourself.
Hey, could you maybe not shoot stray bullets everywhere? I swear, not an ounce of self-control. This is why sailors are just plain don't deserve to have normal human intelligence, you know? That's a horrifying thing to say. Okay, let's wipe the floor with them.
I said we get it, thanks. Anyway, I'm gonna try and cool things off here. Hey there, gents. What seems to be the trouble? You're not trying to dine and dash in this fine establishment, are you? Terrible manners, that. Huh? Oh, it's ye again, Robin. We ain't dining and dashing nowhere. So, you have your resident child actor with you this time, eh? She's a cutie, that's for sure. Wish I could have seen a play with her in it. I bet she'd be great for a comedy or Aries or something.
Ooh, hello. Right now we're breaking up a bar fight. I was gonna say we're fighting people in the bar. I mean, we are soon. I'm ready for this. Child actor. Comedy. It's okay. I'm patient. I can listen to men talk and not get angry all the time. Yes.
I prefer the other lady with the fake pointy ears myself. I got a gander, or in town, she seemed down on her luck, but she were prim and proper, and they were just somewhat sexy about her.
He must be talking about Medea. If only he knew they were the same person. He must be talking about Medea.
Aha! I see what be going on here. Ye must be that lady's daughter. And you're wearing that getup to make it look taller so you can be just like her. Ain't that right, you little runt? Here's some nice warm milk for ye. Go on, drink up.
And patience gone. I'm going to open up a butcher's shop and fresh pork is about to be on the menu.
Easy now. I see. So that's what started this squabble. This one here's been having nightmares every night, and that one got banged up real good when those monsters attacked. We'd like nothing better than to leave, but the firm ain't giving us permission. They took one look at our EPO cargo and tell us we've got to pay a ton of maritime insurance on the lot. But if we paid it, we'd lose so much money we'd be better off throwing the whole lot overboard. So that's why you tried to get the tavern owner to lend you enough to cover it, as if he has that kind of money. Still, I do understand how you feel. Like how you do. We're sick of this we're sick of this godforsaken town. Is it really stormy out there on the open sea? How do we know the firm ain't pulling a fast one on us? So as you can see, we're all at the end of our ropes. If only we had some sort of diversion. So you're fine with Neza, but not with Cersei here, huh? Gotcha.
No wonder drinking isn't cheering them up. Now, just calm down there, sailors. Rushing a boat out to the sea never went well for anyone. Fortunately, I think this sort of thing is right up the Misaki company's alley, am I right? I guess the play could help them relax. Don't suppose you have any good sea tales, Cersei? Don't tell me you've forgotten who my grandfather is. Don't worry, I've got just a story for the occasion. I don't know your grandfather, sorry. Problem is, we need at least 2 women for the female parts. I could have you play the other one, Misaki, but we don't have time for you to memorize the script. So I guess I'll just have to play both female parts myself. Lucky I'm so good at disguises. Right, Cersei. Right, Cersei here is actually a master of disguise.
Is that so? That sounds fascinating. Great, I can't wait.
I'm gonna be playing rock number 3, tree number 7, and various other roles suited for me, Misaki.
Great, I can't wait.
Okay then, now that that's decided, you there. Get this mess cleaned up right away. What are you, a bunch of drunks getting smashed in an alleyway? Come on, tighten up those bandanas.
Huh? Are we gonna be part of this play too? At last, my stage debut! Just goes to show, there's no telling what life's got in store. No backtalk!
This should make for some good practice.
What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, if we're gonna be joining in, you better be buying everyone around.
Goodbye, my Cupie. Goodbye.
Land ho!
Oh my, so we finally reached the island I've been seeking? After embarking from my home of courteous, sailing across the Black Sea and making my way through the many islands of the archipelago, I've finally arrived. I've lost count of how many boats I've taken to get here. What a long, long journey it's been.
Young miss, you didn't say anything about this. That map you gave me led us right to the island of Aiaya.
That's right. Didn't I tell you? There's a goddess living there.
A goddess? You've got to be pulling me leg. Any sailor worth his salt knows not to come near that island. Not a single man who set foot there has ever returned.
Is that so strange? Maybe that's because it's such a wonderful place that nobody wants to leave. Besides, the goddess who lives there is my aunt. I traveled all this way just so I could pay her a visit.
Gah! You mean you're the witch's niece? Are you serious? I thought you were just a beautiful traveling apprentice priestess. You tricked us!
Huh? A witch?
That's right, young miss. Everyone says that island is home to a witch who kills any sailor she sees. There ain't no way she's a goddess.
You sailors certainly are superstitious, aren't you? Well, I heard there was a superstition where you can't, like, break eggshells, I think. And having women on board was bad luck. True, she may be a witch. But that doesn't mean she isn't a good witch, right?
A good witch? Ha! As if there were any such thing.
They ended up throwing me overboard onto the beach. I guess this counts as making land, but how am I gonna get back to courteous now? This island is certainly much bigger than I thought. Yo, look at me. You guys see me? You see me as a tree? Tree number 7? It's me. I'm making my cameo right here. Ooh, I hear something rather ominous. I wonder if that's the welcome wagon? Oh. Her grandpa is Okeanos? Okay. No, it looks like this wagon isn't very welcoming at all. And since this is a play with Medea Lily in it, does this mean I get to play the role of Jason? I want to be Jason. I call that role. I'm gonna assume Robin, me and the sailors are probably playing the Dragon Tooth Warriors as one do, you know? Oh, that is so satisfying seeing her NP gauge just go boop. Wonderful, lovely. Super duper satisfying. Let me do this. Uh-oh. My game closed. Why? Why you close, game? I didn't close it on purpose. Weird. Let me see, what shall I do? Might as well raise some gauges while I'm here. So boop. That looks good. So many Medea ones. But that'd be fine. She cute. Wait, this might be my one chance to use her, so I should actually use her Noble Phantasm. I will use my one chance. Painbreaker. It feels so nice being healed that much. Oh, healing is great. Healing is lovely. Healing is wonderful. I think I'm the Wyvern. That is my role. Check me out as the Wyvern, everyone. Do you think I'm doing a good job? I'm trying my best to be a good Wyvern. I'm just gonna go flap, 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 flap. Rawr. And the occasional bite. And I'm so buff as a Wyvern, I can survive a Noble Phantasm. And I am the Wyvern Dread. The other Wyvern is Robin. As one do. Arjuna, please do the thing. I believe in you, my dude. Great job, Arjuna. Cool, I raised my bond with Medea. Perfect. I hope Medea Lily will come home for me for her next banner. Which is like next month, right? That's strange. There's no one here. I could have sworn I saw a ship pass by. I guess it must have left as soon as it arrived. Oh, it looks like my female intruder. Words are going off. Oh, over there. That must be her. A visitor? But who is she? Medea's just super happy with me. I've never seen you before in my life. I don't need any more women around here. I've already got enough housemaids. Oh, Auntie, don't be silly. It's me, remember? Auntie, just how much older than you do you think I am? Oh, so you don't like being called Auntie. In that case, what about Lady Aunt or Exalted Aunt? I'm especially partial to Antsy Pantsy myself. Nothing wrong with being called Auntie. It's Cersei. My name is Cersei, and I own this entire island. So unless you want to be turned into a lizard, you better start calling me that. Okay, Auntie Cersei. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I have an official letter for you from my father, the King of Courteous. My name is Medea. Thank you for having me. Medea? And you're the Crown Princess of Courteous? You mean you're that blockhead Aietes' daughter? Ooh, Medea Lily helped carry you through a really difficult King Hassan challenge? Medea Lily, you're so great. So cute. Good healer. I'll bring her along. Well, that's a pretty waterfall. My mansion is just up ahead, along with my altar to Hecate. That altar is my pride and joy, you know. I would love to see it, Auntie. I said don't call me Auntie. Not unless you want to end up a newt. What's so bad about being called Auntie? I'm sorry. I guess I'm still a little lightheaded from my long boat trip. I hate to say this about your father, but King Aietes is a painfully mediocre man. Of all our demigod siblings, he was the only one without any talent or accomplishments to his name. Being king was pretty much the only choice he had left. I see. As much as I wish I didn't agree, I suppose I do. Is that true of your younger sister, Auntie Pasiphae too? I only met her once before she was wedded to King Minos of Crete. But I remember her being very beautiful. King Minos must be a very happy man indeed. Grr. That lazy good-for-nothing Pasiphae was way more god than human. She was always the prettiest, and she had the most natural talent for magic. But she never wanted to actually put any effort into anything. So Medea, make sure you don't end up like your stupid dad or your lazy aunt. You need to study hard and keep polishing your skills. You can't rest on the laurels of your natural beauty and innate talent forever. And whatever you do, don't end up as just another trophy for some man to trot out when it's convenient. That doesn't sound so bad to me. Medea Lily. I mean, at least she's honest. I'm on Auntie Cersei's side. By the way, Medea, what brings you to my island anyway? If all you wanted was to deliver my brother's letter, you could have just sent it by pigeon. In fact, let me open it up and read it for myself. Oh yes, you see. Oh, they're so cute. Oh? Are those piglets? Oink. Rustling papers. Alright, letter. Let's see what you've got to say. Hey, stop that, piglets. Leave my niece alone, or I'll roast you for lunch myself. Ooh, are these your pet pigs, Auntie? They're so round and plump and adorable. Tee, that tickles. Oink oink. What the? He wants you to train as a priestess on my island? What the hell was that dullard thinking? I don't do apprentices. That's right. That's actually why I'm here. The King of Courteous hopes that I will one day take over the Shrine of Hecate. And he wants me to show you the ropes? Forget it. Find some other sucker. So your answer is no? And you won't change your mind? Ooh, they were able to talk in Summer 1? Hell no. I'm never taking on an apprentice as long as I live. My island's my rules. Painbreaker version 2. Ah, don't go pointing that weapon at me, especially when you don't even telegraph the attack. Master Cersei. My father may be a half-witted, good-for-nothing dullard with nothing to his name but the Golden Fleece. Hey, even I wouldn't go that far. But he still cares deeply about the other people, and I respect him. I believe he sent me here because he was worried about you, and how you'd never leave your island. Yo, that'd be me. That's gonna be me one day, just staying on my island. For the most part, I'll occasionally leave for other stuff, but Cersei, you're goals to me. Maybe that's why you came home so many times. Maybe that's why I NP5'd you, Cersei, because you're my future. Though I'm sure he was too embarrassed to say so, in as many words. Did you perhaps have a bad breakup? Is that why you shut yourself away? Shut up. Come with me. Ooh, hello? Hi. So this is Hecate's altar. Listen to me very closely, Medea. If you insist on becoming my apprentice, I will not treat you like my niece anymore. Hi. You must prove yourself worthy by taking on trials of my choosing, here before Hecate's own altar. Besides, did you really think you could set foot on the Great Witch Cersei's island without paying the price? If you can't pass these trials, I'll turn you into a 6-headed monster. Very well. Well, honestly, I was just thinking I would like to see how strong my future master is for myself. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's get started. Yes, Auntie. I see this must be the first trial you have in mind. And again, she's still calling her Auntie. Like, Cersei, being called Auntie ain't a bad thing. Like, some of my friends call me that as a nickname. And they're older than me. I think of it as like a pride thing, like, oh yeah, I'm that awesome. I asserted my dominance, so I am the auntie. Even though I'm the baby. So Cersei, it ain't a bad thing, it's a good title. It means you have asserted your dominance properly. Or it could just be because you are legitimately her auntie. But either way, it's still cool. It's still worth it. It's still epic. Just believe. You gotta believe. And I would do this. Quick arts or Buster? Buster. Buster is the best. Buster is greatest. Thank you for the healing, Medea. How has my stream been so far? Decent. Except for when Scuff hit. But it's all good now. I'm just gonna believe it's gonna stay good for the rest of the time. If not, oof. Big oof. These demon boys are adorable. But I miss those other little piggies. I want those little piggies. Oof. Oh man, I thought I could just take them out in one go, but nope. Ouch. Oh, that hurts so much. I wanted to save this for the last one. But I guess I still can, but ouch. Medea, save us. Heal us, please. Please, Medea Lily. Ooh, Cersei, you're pretty buff. Okay? In this case, I know how to deal with this. I'm so sorry, Musashi. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Sorry, Musashi. Here you go. Take this. Be healed. Everyone stay healthy. And because I have slight fear, I might as well stun her. Use all Arjuna. Yay. Oof. Man, I was hoping to break her gauge in one go, but you know, it's fine. She is level 88 after all, she buff. Look at how buff Cersei is. Medea and Cersei are both buff as heck here. And during this part of the play, I am that pillar. Pillar number 1. Uh-oh. I did not expect that. I should have used... I'm so sorry, Arjuna. I thought breaking the gauge would end it, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Goodbye, Arjuna. Bye, Arjuna. Bye. Ouch. Oof. Rip. Oh, that is sadness. That is just pure sadness. And because I feel fear, I'm just gonna do that real quick. Oof. Ouch. Would I eat off of Cersei's table even if I knew it was cursed? Heck yeah, that means it's extra flavorful. Extra... Like, this tastes a little funny. Like, what did you add to this? Oh, a curse. Ah. That explains everything. Nom nom nom. Hello, hello. How's the game going? Pretty good. Poor Arjuna, though he suffered. I didn't realize that would happen. Big oof. But there's still hope. Can you just like not raise your gauge, Cersei? Come on, Cersei. Please. Please be kind to me, Cersei. I feel fear. I mean, I wouldn't mind me doing it. Or I could use those free revive things, but nah, I like hoarding them. I have problems. Uh-oh. Well, that hurts. Or actually, nah. Level 1 Amadeus, you got this. You're champion, aren't you? You're beast. Big oof. Big oof. Oh, there's still hope. There is hope. Cersei, I'm sorry. I will not call you Auntie again. Please stop hurting me. Oof, bye Amadeus. Oh, my little Cersei. Sorry, Cersei. Oof, and these cards that I got. All arts would have been nice. Ah well. Cersei, can you just stop doing that, please? Can you just, like, not? Come on. Please. Phew. It's all over. Death by pig. Man, death by pig hurts. But I'm salty. I'm just gonna use thingies. I can just revive here. This is now just a salt fight. Or nah, this is how it's meant to be. It's supposed to be Medea's trial, so of course she's gonna be like the last one surviving. Cersei will eventually get raised. Eventually being the keyword. Sorry, Cersei, but I have others I want to feed first. Others who deserve paychecks from my Chaldea board of advisors. Ooh, nice how you got a Tamamo figure. Heh. Who am I raising first if not Cersei? Everyone else besides her. Just kidding. Half kidding. I have lots of other people I gotta give to. Like recently, I raised my Romulus. Finally gave him some love. I still gotta raise my Reshki girl. She deserves lots of love too. If I summon any other new people that I want, I'll give them love as well. I know there's others that I can, but I can't think of them just yet.
Ah, Sigurd. He's a gentleman, saying that I can give everyone else love before him. Ouch. I like how Cersei saved herself for last. She literally saved the best for last, herself. As one do, right? It's understandable that she would go for herself for last. Very, very understandable. I'm not gonna press Saint Quartz. I am smart enough not to do that. Wait. Does that mean I can't use those special prisms here? Ooh, hello. How am I doing this pseudo-singularity? Suffering a tiny bit. Oh, though, that's kind of sad how I can't use that thingy. You know, no fear. I'm just gonna use my command spells here because I want to assert my dominance. There's no fear. It's not like I need these. Like for when I was supposed to use it on Samson. No, it's fine. Oh, they expired? Oops. Yeah, no wonder why I don't have them. Ouch. Ah well. This be fine. This is super fine, I believe. It's just that Cersei caught me off guard. What part of the story am I? Yeah, section 5. Where we're doing a play for the sailors to calm them down. Come on, Cersei, go down. Nice. Yay. Cersei, I don't want to fight you again. Phew. Alright, a promise is a promise. I kind of had a feeling about you after seeing how you handle yourself on the beach. But it's clear now that your talent for spell weaving is one of a kind. Wink. Wink, wink. Out of these pigs, I like the one with the circles around its eyes. That's my favorite one. Tee. I said that tickles. Do these piglets have names? Wow, 6 and 7 are only one node each? That is kind of amazing. Wait, how many nodes are there? I mean, like, how many sections are there in total? For this entire thingy? Excuse me? I'm talking here. Alright, we'll start your training tomorrow. I'll be focusing primarily on medicinal herbs. It's the foundation that will teach you all about the natural processes. Medicinal herbs. I kinda prefer summoning arts myself. I'd really love to summon about a dozen Spartoi. They look just like posable statues. It's adorable. How long will it take to complete this training? Will it be more than 3 days? 3 days? Try more like 6 months. I can see I got my work cut out for me. Oh well, I guess for today, I can treat you with some witch's porridge. Treat you to some witch's porridge.
That sounds great. Thank you, Auntie Cersei. He really don't change for anything, huh? You've got my brother's thick skin and my little sister's naivety. Oh, 9 in total with the 9th being the epilogue? So, what you think?
'Tis hard to say. I did like the parts with the skeletons, though. It reminded me of a story I've heard before. I like the skeleton fights too. Can you pretend to be Lily again, please?
They all prefer Medea over her. Medea Lily or regular Medea, oof. Big oof. I thought it was good. Skeletons kinda stole the show, huh? Everyone loves Skelebros. I thought it was good. But I admit, the Skelebros are great, even though I was a wyvern.
Isolated mansion.
Might as well start bringing other people's. And that looks good, so boop.
You certainly turned your friends away rather brusquely, Sanson. Pitiful. I can see right through you. Did you really think you could curry favor with me now at this point? For an actor, your performance is rather abysmally transparent. Indeed, I'm not certain I succeeded at putting on an act at any point in my life, but I have always followed my principles, wherever they may lead me. I am grateful to you for keeping me by your side. And I do not believe that I betrayed my master. Right now, here in Salem, order itself is on the verge of collapse. Whatever the devil is plotting, I cannot permit him to further his ends by allowing you to die. Humph.
Really? You're gonna protect Hopkins? Mr. Witchfinder General? The man who keeps getting in my way? Sanson. If I haven't raised you yet, you're on the bottom of the list. Just because of that, Mr. Sanson.
I suppose I, too, owe you my thanks. I doubt we would have made it through that last attack with this inexperienced constables and villagers alone. It was only thanks to your swordsmanship that we survived. Where did you learn to fight? Were you once a mercenary? I used to be an executioner before I joined the Misaki company. It was my job to behead the condemned. Is that so? That sounds like something out of an ancient royal court, or merely cruel, barbaric custom. Why do such a thing? Surely the heads, once separated from their owners, could confess no sins. A quick beheading lets the condemned die free of pain and suffering. Humph, nonsense. Suffering is what ultimately leads to truth. Do you know who I am, Sanson? As I recall, your fellow company members have addressed me as Witchfinder General. In that sense of the word, yes, I do know who you are, and that you came here all the way from England. I see. Well, no matter. It is not as though I was trying to keep it secret. And the certificate I brought with me from the governor of Massachusetts is genuine. However, I would be a liar if I claimed that I felt I truly belonged here. The governor should be dealing with the natives up north right now. I doubt he is anywhere in Boston. So it's strange that he granted you this authority so quickly. If you had just arrived from England, you should know about the massacre of Glencoe, but you do not. Your Honor, you are clearly not like the other villagers. Could it be that, like me, you're actually a... Be silent! Don't you dare try to trick me, Charles Henry Sanson! It doesn't matter what I am. I will see my God-given duty fulfilled regardless.
If they ever, for the lulz, make the Witchfinder General summonable, I will put him to work. He's gonna just be QP farming all day, every day. I don't even do that, but I will do it just because of him.
As long as I draw breath, I will not suffer a single witch to set foot outside this place. Yes, Your Honor. Humph, haha. What a stiff, gloomy man you are. Why not have a swig of rum and loosen up a bit? No thank you, I'm still on duty. Suit yourself. I knew it, even though Hopkins himself has his doubts about the situation. Yet he is still attempting to fulfill his mission. That is not an act of madness. He is sincerely attempting to redeem himself in his own way, almost as if he were a servant. A Holy Grail war does not stop until the casualties have shed enough blood to fill the Grail. Not even he can stop those executions any longer. Someone will be chosen to die. And yet, we came to this cursed land of our own accord? No, that's wrong. We were never invited here, and it was not a demon god pillar that invited us. A demon god pillar would never invite anyone from Chaldea, or if they did, they would never kill them for no reason. What are the gallows meant to grant in this land? Salvation? No. Despair?
Ooh, this is your favorite Epic of Remnant?
Oh yes, incidentally. This morning I received some valuable information pertaining to the devil's whereabouts.
That's a nice looking book.
That book? I presume its contents are concerned with the devil? Let's see. Livre de Livon. The Book of Ibon? Indeed, the Book of Ibon contains tales of heretical gods and details about the devil's way of life. It is, in essence, a grimoire of heretical spells.
Yo, it's my book from... Wait, isn't my book from Sucker for Love?
It is also used in rituals to summon the devil. The girl who brought it in openly admitted to that crime. She informed me that she and another girl had conducted one such ritual together. Indeed, she confessed to me directly that she had sullied her hands in satanic ceremonies. A girl? Lavinia Watley. She brought the book to me and turned herself in. What's more, she told me that her co-conspirator, the one who helped her to conceal this crime.
Oh, Sucker for Love was a Necronomicon. Okay.
And continues to reside in Salem, hiding her shame and sin, is Abigail Williams.
Lavinia, why are you snitching? Poor Abby. She's still moaning in her sleep. I hope she's okay. Ooh-ho-ho. Is she saying something? There have been so many dreadful things happening every day. I wish we could do more for her. Misaki, Mash? Could I have a word with you? Out here if you don't mind. I'd hate to wake Abigail up when she needs peace and quiet. Earlier today, Matahari and I exchanged several pieces of information. I would say traded, but yes, we did. I found it to be a very fruitful exchange. Now first off, there's something I'd like to ask you, Mash. I'm told you studied Salem's history thoroughly before embarking on this raid shift. That's right. I assisted Matahari with her preparations and focused on the rich trials of my own. For my own. And there was a list of Salem's residents among the documents, so I also memorized that. Can you recall the list now that you're in this bounded field? Yes, I can definitely see it more clearly now. Whenever I tried to recall it in Mr. Carter's house, my head would feel sort of hazy, so I couldn't actually remember any of it at all. I didn't even think anything of it at the time. All I had was a vague feeling that something wasn't right. Alright then, is Abigail Williams on that list? Yes, she is. She was one of the most important people during the trials. I knew it. I didn't know that I knew it. I watched that BuzzFeed Unsolved episode. I'm sorry, Senpai. I wish I could have been more helpful. At any rate, I know what you're trying to say. But it was only when I was walking around the village today that I finally realized something. Most of the other residents' names aren't on the list I've memorized. Some people had names that only resemble the names on the list. That said, most of those names are fairly common in Great Britain. Say, Mash, do you think we're being made to reenact Salem's witch trials? No, I don't. Things are progressing completely differently here. So I don't think we're being forced to perform them by some external power or anything like that.
What about Carter? What's Abby's uncle's role in all this?
I don't know. All I can say is, like most of the others, the name Randolph Carter wasn't on the list of Salem residents. If anything, I think the Queen of Sheba may know more about him from her time as Tituba. I'm sorry. But when I was Tituba, I really believed that he was my new master, taking over for Abigail's parents. I never had a doubt. Well, we did come to this village as traveling performers. By definition, we were much less bound to define roles. Tituba can't help it if her own role was so restrictive as to limit her consciousness more than ours. Right? I like to think I was pretty capable as far as servants go, personally. Then it's pretty much going the way I expected. You mean you suspect Abby? But she defended you so passionately during your trial.
Shh! We'll wake Abby up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Even so, we still need to be on guard around her. The next thing we need to confirm is what to do about her. Master? Senpai? What do you think, Queen of Sheba?
What do you think, Robin? What do you think, Queen of Sheba? Well, I'm not gonna even ask Robin. I believe more in Queen of Sheba because she was with her longest.
I don't begrudge Miss Abby anything. But when I think about what happened to me, well, to Tituba, I'd have to say we should be keeping a close eye on her as possible, for her safety and ours.
What? Are you kidding me with this crap? It's obviously Hopkins we ought to be worrying about, right? Seriously, what are we gonna do about that guy? He's even won that damn idiot turncoat of a Frenchie over to his side now. If that doesn't put us over a barrel, I don't know what does.
What about you, Mash? I want to keep Abby safe. I want to treat her like any other villager as much as possible. If we start suspecting an innocent girl like her, and all we have is a bunch of coincidences or circumstantial things, it'll just make things worse. If we just decide that she's a witch for no good reason, I think that would be a point where we let our fears control us, just like what happened in Salem during the real witch trials. I'm sorry. I don't have any right to say things like that when I couldn't even do my own job right. Don't worry about it, Mash. I'm glad you're honest with us. Honesty is the best policy.
I'll admit that finding witches is an important factor here in Salem. But I still think we should be more worried about the judge running this town and that jackass who sided with them.
Well, golly gee, Robin, you really hate Sanson, don't you? Fine by me. Fine by me. The next time you see him, you just go nuts and really let him have it. Fight to the death if you want.
The hell? Help, somebody! We've got a witch in our midst! Robin, be quiet.
Abby? My oh my.
I sense evil.
Great, another attack? I love having an evil raider. Where's it now? I love having an evil radar.
It comes from the village. There are many of them.
I'll come with you. Don't want to get rusty after all. If worst comes to worst, I'll pretend to be a ghoul myself. Just make sure you don't burn me up too, okay? Okay, everyone. Let's do this. Abby? She's got a terrible fever. There's a ghost here. It's flying after me, trying to get me. A ghost?
I give up. I can't walk anymore. Go on, save yourself.
Demons. Demons are coming over the roofs. It's possessing me. Oh god, it's so cold. I'm freezing.
Go away, ghost. Get out of here. Stay back. I said stay back.
Okay, so they are ghosties. When that one person said demon, I'm like, yo, I should grab my Demon Slayer candy tins. Part of me wanted to collect all of the tins, but then another part of me thought, you really want to spend this much money on candy right here and now?
I'm like, yes, I do, but no, I don't. But yes, I do, but no, I don't.
Conflicting feelings. I'm satisfied for now, though. It was a decent amount of candy. I gotta make sure I eat it all or else it's gonna be sad. And I will collect the tins. I'll just keep them with me. They will live with me. I posted pictures of my candy tins on Twitter. I have like 5 Demon Slayer ones. There were all sorts of ones. Yeah, there's a decent amount of tins, but I'm like, I'm only gonna get this many. I don't want to look too questionable with my tins. Plus, it would take too much room. I wouldn't know where to put if I got all of them. Though someday I want to do that kind of thing. I want to collect everything. But not today. I gotta get more room first. Maybe I'll buy a display shelf just for that kind of stuff. Just for collectibles, as one do. I wonder how much damage I can do in this round. I'm just gonna believe. Great job, Arjuna. If only you were able to stay as level 90. But you're doing great as a level 45. You're doing wonderful. Nice. Ooh, and maybe I should take a picture of one of the snacks my bro got. He said I can have one. They're Fate Grand Order snacks from Japan. Well, it has to be Japan because they're Avalon, or at least I think he got an Avalon snack, or maybe he already ate that one. I know he got Avalon and Summer, so it's a snack that comes with a card. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna be able to take from him, if any. But it should be good either way. And I wonder who I'd get in that snack pack. Because the one he opened a summer one, and he got... Or at least I think it was a summer one, because he got Queen Maeve.
Somebody save me! There are monsters everywhere! Well there, if it ain't Misaki and comrades, look like you're in a spot of trouble.
These sailors know how to vanquish ghosts via punches? Good job. Good job, sailors. Yes, it is a wafer. Ooh, it's the same type of snack then. Oh, that's fun. You got a Christmas... It was a Christmas 3 themed one? Ooh, nice. I know one is Avalon Part 1. The other one, some sort of summer one. I ain't too sure. I gotta ask him later on today. Being like, hi. You know, I was saying that I kind of didn't want one of your candies earlier, but now I do want one. I'll take a little snack. The sailors from the wharf? Oh, true. The sea salt does have purifying effects on the ghosts. You're right. They are the best when it comes to fighting ghosts.
Your play may have been duller. May have been duller than a windless day at sea, but that don't mean I'm gonna let your cute little actress bite the dust.
Call me little again, and I'll turn you into a literal pig.
This is the end. Our village is done for. I told you to be careful, Gramps. This is such a frigging pain.
We're still
outnumbered. These enemies are strange. Handling them, difficult.
I mean, they're ghosts. Ghosts are difficult. Unless we have a vacuum. But vacuums don't exist in this time, so oof. Okay, 3 battles, not bad. I will focus on this one first. And there. Envious ghoul and ghoul. I'd be the envious ghoul. Yep, I would be the envious ghoul thinking of all the gacha summons that I'm salty about. Himeko especially. Himeko, why you say no to me? We get along so well. Grr. Gluttonous ghoul. Actually, that one's me. I would be the gluttonous ghoul. Because I love food. I really love food. So it is I, the gluttonous ghoul. Actually, I should give her this one. Increase arts. Very, very good. And there. Nice.
Hello, Daemon. I know he's gonna survive this attack, so I might as well just stun him. And try my best to damage him. By using all Buster. Because I believe in the power of Buster. There, power of Buster. Yay! Almost half of the gauge is gone in that one turn. Wonderful, lovely. But still big oof. This feeling of being weak, I do not like it. At least I can look forward to events while feeling powerful when I get the damage craft essences. Then I feel super buff there. Ouch. Goodbye, Damon. Yay. Bye, Damon. True that I am using AoE, but the power of Buster feels so nice. Though I could switch out Musashi with my golden boy. Because I did somewhat raise him, at least level-wise. I don't think I touched his skills. But level-wise, he is great. Massachusetts Army Cavalry. Move aside, citizens, make way! What's this? We're getting reinforcements now?
Mr. Carter's on one of those horses. On one of the horses, he must have brought them here.
Yeah, but against things like these, he's just leading more people to their death. Take aim! Fire a volley! Here, use these silver bullets. Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around. What difference is that going to?
Mr. Carter, are you a ghoul hunter with your silver bullets? He goes after werewolves, doesn't he? Mr. Carter's a professional.
Hey, it worked. All right, Professor. So now we just shoot him like any other enemy, huh? They're not that fast either. We can do this.
Wow. Mr. Carter for the win. He be sus, but he knows what he's doing. Plus, I like him more than the Witchfinder General. Like, no offense, Matthew Hopkins, it's fun saying your name and your title, but like, other than that, nah. Nah, dude. Just nah. I think I can get these envious ghouls and gluttonous ghoul and ghoul down. I'm just gonna believe. Nah, Hopkins wouldn't even need to slap him with a book. Sanson would protect him. Freaking Sanson. Choosing Mr. Witchfinder General, Matthew Hopkins.
Hello, Elder Ghouls.
Oh, you are tough. You're actually pretty buff.
I respect that to an extent.
And at this point, I should be smart and apply guts now because there's multiples of them and I can't get rid of them in one go. Big oof. But it's fine.
And I will use the power of Buster. Wait, I gotta make sure I use the thingy. There. I cannot forget that. And ta-da! Hopefully I can get rid of that first Elder Ghoul. Yay. Oh, I should have went for C and then A and then B would have been left. Ah well. Too late for regrets. Ooh, I can get rid of him here. I believe, methinks. Goodbye, Elder Ghoul. Another Elder Ghoul. Nice. The goblins are replaced with the Skelebros. Abigail, where are you?
Mr. Carter, Abigail's staying with us now.
Then, she's alright? My blood froze when I saw what happened to her house. I see. So you took care of my niece while I was away, Miss Misaki. I can't thank you enough. That's twice you've saved the life of my only family. Still, it's not safe to camp out in the woods. Fortunately, I know of a suitable vacant house we can use. It belongs to some acquaintances of mine. I wish I could ask them for permission, but given the circumstances, I think they'll understand. Is something wrong? You seem puzzled. Mash? I agreed to take her with me as far as the village's exit. I thought she had headed back on her own.
Was that a cat? I like how in the middle of this conversation, I get distracted by a cat. I mean, I could not get distracted by the cat and go ... but nah. I would get distracted by the cat. Was that a cat? Hey, kitty. Meow.
Oh, that's the cat we saw at the wharf. I guess it must have been kicked out in all the commotion. Gah, hey. Keep that thing away from me. Stay back.
Is he scared? Is he scared of the kitty? Or is he allergic? If he's allergic, I understand. Please don't kick it, Mr. Carter. I didn't know you dislike cats. Don't kick the cat. Bad, Mr. Carter.
Shoo, shoo! Why are you being so cruel to it? The sailors love this little guy, don't you fellas? Sure do. This little kitty's adorable.
Purr. Purr.
At any rate, I'd like to go get Abigail as soon as possible. Hey, he ran off. Forget about him. He'll be fine. Stupid Sanson. He never did come back to help us.
Robin's probably like, stupid Sanson, it's not like I missed you or anything. Humph. Humph, humph. It would make sense for them to keep cats to hunt pests. And I'm gonna go to the empty house. Let's see how this is. It's only like 9. It should be fine to at least do this one. Ooh, it's foggy. Dawn, villager's house, bedroom. Father. Mm. Uh, I, uh, I, uh, ing, ngay, ignai, thifl, thika. Well, I guess the one they summoned in the forest that one fateful night was Uncle. Hey, Uncle.
Only one left. Then the ultimate gate will open.
No wonder why he did not like the cat. He's a bird man. He's a bird man, so he feels fear from kitties. That makes lots of sense.
Wonderful. He has already begun his descent within the depths of your mind. Well done, Watley. Soon. Very soon now. Only one left.
Morning. Villager's house. Salem, day 6. You've only been here for 6 days.
I see. That would make me quite the liar indeed. I appreciate your show of trust in sharing this with me, but frankly, what you're saying is preposterous.
We can't trust what we perceive in this space. Reality itself is being distorted.
This discussion is over. I feel crazier with every word I listen to from you. If this is your way of rehearsing for one of your plays, then leave me out of it.
Billy and Mandy Crow? Ooh, is that a fun clip? Or fun part of an episode? If it's on YouTube, I gotta look that up. My buddies really like that one. I think the character's name was Puddin'. Where he had this bunny that's like, I love you. A yandere bunny. I'm like, you know I'm into this. This is great. Thank you for showing me this, pals.
You're telling me that the year in the outside world is 2019? That everything here in Salem is artificial? I suppose the Harvard Divinity School where I teach, the soldiers I brought back, and even Boston itself don't exist there then? Ridiculous. I have never heard anything so completely absurd in all my life.
Ooh, good luck at work, Pokedude. I'm finishing Salem no matter what next time, I believe. AKA tomorrow, Monday. What about all the monsters? That can't be normal.
I admit that things have happened here that seem to defy explanation. And yes, there are the monsters. But those are the only oddities when viewed through the lens of British common sense. This is a pious land, so nobody talks about this. Indeed, most simply try to put it out of their minds. But the fact is, there is not just one single god in our world. Everyone knows that. I have lived among people of different countries in order to study these other gods. I also know that the Indians here worship their own strange and suspicious gods. I've seen a statue of a grotesque beast goddess that was worshipped by a dark cult during the Qing dynasty.
What goddess is he referring to? I'm so curious. Like in this time period, or in his time period, like obese then would probably be thick here, so I want to see this thick goddess. Yo, I'm so curious. I bet she looks fine.
There are dreadful beings. There are dreadful beings in ancient civilizations, this mysterious new world, the tombs buried under desert sand. Horrible, unspeakable things that exist in the vastness of the cosmos, to whom humanity is so insignificant as to be beneath even their consideration. Misaki, you hail from the Orient, if I'm not mistaken. Perhaps you have heard of the esoteric religion that worships the dragon god that dwells in the seabed palace.
I may be Asian, but I don't know that. I'm sorry, Mr. Carter. I do not know the religion that worships the dragon god. That sounds kind of cool, though. I'm curious. What is this one, too? Mr. Carter, I'm sorry, I'm ignorant.
You mean Ao Guang, the Dragon King of the East Sea? Not that tough.
Thank you for answering, Neza. Aha, you're talking about the great sea beast. The Seti? They've got great toxin, but you can't get it anymore now that they're all petrified. What I wouldn't give for another batch. Would you two shut up for a moment? Hey, don't tell him to shut up. Self, I am into this. I'm into this lesson. I want to learn more about the dragons. And that thick goddess.
I'm used to hearing criticism from my fellow academics, and I do not mind if you think me a liar. But I won't have you filling Abigail's innocent mind with nonsense and madness. It's time you learn the difference between fantasy and reality.
Where are Abby's parents' graves?
What's this all of a sudden?
That's right. And there's the ghouls too. I've been wondering about the Williams resting place as well. Mr. Carter, I checked the town graveyard, but neither your sister nor her husband were buried there. Abby didn't say anything about them either.
That's because they don't have graves. Their bodies are never found, I'm afraid.
I heard that sometimes something belonging to the deceased is buried in their stead if a body cannot be recovered. But you didn't do that either?
Abigail seems to think that her parents were eaten by cannibals.
What? Native Americans would never treat the dead like that.
I've never seen evidence of that either, but this is the new world. Anything may happen there or here, even now. My niece has nightmares about it.
Lost corpses. Ghouls? Who was the last one to see them alive?
Abigail herself. Thank goodness she survived the attack.
What a horrible tragedy.
Yes, it is. I still cannot begin to understand why my niece would deserve such horror in her life.
Oh no, you're right. Abby's parents were playing the forest. That reminds me, I still gotta rescue my son, Timmy. Actually, nah, Timmy is... If he's my son, he can survive on his own. He can become a champion.
Man, oh man. I've never seen such a thick fog before. It even managed to soak through my cloak. Hey, Ringmaster. Can I talk to you for a sec?
You mean outside?
Matahari's been scouting things out here, and she just sent us a message. There's been more hangings, one last night and one before dawn today.
Who did they execute?
The instigators of last night's riot, apparently. Word has it that they were an unpleasant bunch who were always going around fanning the flames of unrest. Or at least, that's the official story now. They say these guys were sending ghosts after them, that they've been possessed by the devil, and that they intentionally instigated the riot last night. But really, they're just using this as an opportunity to get rid of people they never liked, or ones they were fighting with over property rights and such. And not only that, those sailors we met at the harbor were among the condemned. They say they killed the tavern owner just to get out of paying their tab.
That can't be right. They helped us out a lot. Wait, the pirates? No! I mean, I was mad then for what they said about Neza, but afterwards they seemed chill with us.
You said it. They were good guys. They didn't deserve this. This is bad. I can't tell what's real and what's fake anymore. If this is all part of our forced incarnation, maybe I've got no choice but to die too, like the Queen of Sheba did.
Don't even joke about that. We can't hide out in the bounded field forever.
Yeah, that's true. I've been debating whether I should tell you this, but Matahari suggested assassinating Carter as a possible way out of this mess. For my part, I kept saying we need to do something about Hopkins ASAP. But Matahari is apparently much more worried about Carter.
What did the Queen of Sheba think?
Don't know, she refused to comment.
Why's that? Did she at least give a reason?
Nope, she wouldn't say anything, or rather, I don't think she could say anything. Think about it. She can see what's going to happen in the future. Matahari confirmed as much, but even though she knew about the Demon God Pillar, she still couldn't use that to her advantage here in Salem. Her role as Tituba may have limited what she can do, but she still should have been able to do something. We know she exerts a lot of influence just by existing. Maybe that was a trap all along? I mean, if she was really a threat to the Demon God Pillar, it wouldn't have given her a role at all. So what I'm getting at here is, this is a heretical land, filled with blasphemies and apostates. A place where even attempting to help only makes things worse, more twisted. A land forsaken by God, where prayers just tumble out into an empty abyss.
A heretical land? Why would you think that, Robin?
Well, it's not like I firmly belong to any one part of history. As a servant, I'm basically just an actor with a personality made up from a bunch of different parts. But thanks to that, it's easier for me to step back and see the big picture than it is for pretty much anyone else. I'm still kinda guessing here, but I think if we end up losing our cool and resorting to violence to try and get this mess sorted out quickly, the foundation propping up this fiction might crumble. It could wreck the whole plot, I guess. And I think the more crimes we rack up, the more power it might give the pillar. And if that's how it is, all we can do is go along with whatever he's got in mind for us, while we try to figure out how to outsmart him.
I wasn't able to stop any of the hangings, so we should fight fiction with performance?
Huh, yeah. I guess you could put it that way. I don't want to give the writers too much credit here for putting this all together, but that might not be a bad way to go about it.
Senpai, is Abby with you? The rabbit Robin caught for us wasn't in its cage. I think it must have gotten out. I've still got to drain the blood before we can eat it.
Oh, whoops. I didn't realize I'd been gone for this long. Anyway, I didn't see anything here. Maybe the rabbit tunneled out? Robin, you were slacking. On lookout.
The fog is so thick today. I can't help but worry. That was our only food, Robin! Now we're gonna starve. All of us had to share one rabbit and now it's gone. I have to hurry to our secret place and remember the spell Lavinia taught me. Please settle down. I can't do this without you. Oh, thank goodness. The monsters haven't been here. 2, 4, 6. Good. The stones we used for a 6-sided star are just like we left them. Okay, I've got a silver knife. rope for binding, and here it is. My precious book of Avon. It's all muddy from that storm. Sut Typhoon. Or Sut Typhon. Sut Typhon. Thou art a sinner. Thou art the sixth knot. In this fertile land across the sea, the harvest we seek is our greatest pleasure. Here are prayers. Thou art a sinner. Thou art the sixth knot. Ah, our Father who art in heaven, let me speak thy name. Forgive the people of Salem and their sins. Save the sinners who have lost their way. Ah, please, I beg you, please save this village. Please make it so Lavinia can smile and laugh, and the travelers can find solace. And one day, I hope you will relieve us of our suffering. But if our suffering should still continue, please, please take me away from here. I don't care where I go, as long as it isn't here. Please, God.
Don't move. Do not dare to try to conceal the evidence of your guilt. Not less that bloody knife. Not least that bloody knife. Abigail Williams, you are under arrest.
No, please, you have the wrong idea.
Abby, so it really is you.
Sanson, not you too. How did you find me? This was our secret place. Nobody else knew about it.
Your Honor, Judge Hopkins, please let me handle this. This is no satanic ritual. This is a child's poor way of playing house. It requires no more than a harsh admonition. Out of the question. Move aside, Sanson. Please, Your Honor. This girl has knowledge acquired from Tituba, and she is holding the book of heresy for all to see. I do not choose who the devil may possess. Indeed, he may possess anyone at all. She can make her excuses from a prison cell. I will question her however I must until she confesses her vile sins, no matter how long it takes. I and I alone shall determine whether or not she is a witch. Whisper. His Honor hasn't slept at all for the past few days. Whisper. Just yesterday, he was up all night with some sort of horrible instrument. It's okay, Abigail. Just stay calm. I promise I won't let them take you away.
No, stay back. Don't come near me.
She just pointed her knife at His Honor. Restrain her. What was that? Your...
My knife.
Hopkins. You're the Watley. Grr, grr.
Go, Lavinia. You know I'm fine with this. Hopkins. You killed my grandfather. You killed him.
Get away from His Honor, you... she bit me!
It hurts, doesn't it? This is the same rope that broke grandfather's neck.
Damn it! How can she be this strong?
I think you're just weak, Mr. Constable. Hear me now. Our Father who art in heaven, I offer up this wicked man's life in sacrifice. Ilya nga I lu naf patagan yog Sothath, Yog Sothath, Lala, Yog Sothath.
His honor's aorta has been severed. There's nothing more we can do for him. This is horrendous. I cannot believe a child could do such a thing. It's devil. Cursed witch. Throw down your knife, or I'll shoot.
Lavinia. Don't come near me. You'll get blood in your hair. I don't care about... I told you, remember? I'm leaving Salem. I don't care what happens to this village. I hope all sinners get what they deserve.
Alright, witch, you're coming with us. If you refuse, I'll open fire.
I'm not refusing. If you want to shoot me, then shoot me. Right here, right now. If Hopkins' life isn't enough, then finish the ritual with mine. Ooh, hello, hello. I feel like it is a horn on her head, a magical horn. No, don't. Lavinia, run. Get out of here. Get away from this cursed land. I'm the one who taught Abigail the ritual of descent. This is all my fault. So go ahead, kill me. Lavinia.
Damn it! Help us, Sanson! You there, get his honor's bod. What are you doing, Sanson? Urk. I'm sorry. Huh? Sanson? Are you turning traitor on us? Yes, I am. Run away, Lavinia. It's not too late.
You really are an idiot.
I found her, Master. It's Abby and Sanson. Geez, what a mess. Indeed. Bloodshed, fainting, untold death.
The smell of blood is overwhelming. Wait, over there on the ground, is that Hopkins? What happened here? Lavinia? Where are you going? That's it. Run away. Lavinia. Are you okay, Abby? There's blood on you. You're not hurt, are you? You look pale, and you're burning up with a fever. Hold on. We'll get you back home. Senpai, please give me a hand. Abby's in bad shape.
Get back here, Watley. Sanson, go after her. No, I did this.
Sanson?
What are you saying?
Sanson?
I killed his honor. I stabbed Matthew Hopkins with this knife. That's essentially what happened.
Huh? Sanson?
Bruh, it's such an obvious lie. He doesn't have any blood on him. Mash, how is Abby?
She woke up and had some fruit and porridge not too long ago. She still has a bad fever that's making her groggy, but I think she'll be okay once she gets some rest.
I see. That is a relief. Thank you for nursing her. Very well. We'll return to my lookout.
I'm the one who should be thanking you, Neza. I really appreciate your keeping watch until Robin gets back from the Queen of Sheba's safe house. All thanks to my special porridge, right? It's true. I had no idea you were such a good cook. You completely changed how I thought about porridge. It's right up there with other staples for me now. Usually, one dose of my wonder remedy would be enough to cure her. But I'm betting Abby's fever isn't something mere medicine can fix. By the way, Mash, I haven't seen Carter anywhere. Do you have any idea where he went? The village judge summoned him to the town hall. I believe it had something to do with jurors. He said he would be back fairly late and asked us to look after Abby in the meantime. I see. That works out well for me. I'm going to borrow the kitchen again. Don't let anyone in there until morning. Got it. Alright, Abby. Have a good night. Get plenty of rest, okay? We'll be in the next room if you need anything, and Mr. Carter should be back soon too. Nash, Miss Ringmaster, could you stay with me? Is there something we can get for you? You need to sleep to break your fever. Is there something we can get for you? You hungry? You thirsty? No, it's not that. It's just... I hope Lavinia's okay. And then there's Sanson. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is all my... It's okay, we'll take care of it. I'm really worried about him too, Abby. Let's see. It's okay, we'll take care of it. Okay, I'm going to put out the lamp now. Wait, please. What is it? I have a favor to ask. I'd really like it if you told me about where you're from. About Chaldea.
Sure, what would you like to know?
Abby. Senpai, I understand how you feel. But we have to discuss what we're going to do now that Sanson has been arrested. I can't imagine what Mr. Carter was thinking, leaving Abby all on her own like this. Let's just stay with her for a little while. You can get some rest, Mash. I'll be okay.
Let's just stay with her for a little while.
Senpai, alright. Is Chaldea very far away? What's it like? Is it a town? A castle? A theater? It's all of those things. Well, I don't think I'd go that far. Chaldea is located on the very top of a very tall, very cold and snowy mountain. It's also where I was born.
Yep, it's actually an observatory.
It's a place where you can look at the stars.
I think the second one's a better description because she'd be like, "What's an observatory?" It's a place where you can look at the stars.
An observatory? Wow. That means you were born right next to the stars, Mash. That sounds wonderful. I wonder if you could see the comet I was born under from Chaldea.
So you already know what an observatory is. I'm surprised you know so much about stars, Abby.
Lavinia taught me about them. She calls them celestial bodies, and she told me all about them and the constellations they're from. Which is why I know that the Earth is round and that Mars only looks like it goes across the sky. I just wish there was more I could have taught her too. All I ever taught her were things about whales. Whales? I didn't know whales came near Salem's waters. They do. I love to look over the horizon from the hill in the common. If you're lucky, you can see whales spraying water from there, and if you're really lucky, you can even see them jump out of the water and make a huge splash. Lavinia was so surprised the first time she saw that. The whales always come in summer. It won't be much longer now. Mash, do you know where my friend is? Your friend? You mean the stuffed animal?
Here you go. You really love that toy, don't you? Here you go.
Thank you, Miss Ringmaster. I think I can go to sleep now. Your teddy bear is very cute. Does he have a name? This is Hugo, and he has a twin brother named Meagle. Uncle gave them to me when I was little. They're my best friends. A dog once tore him up, but Tituba managed to sew him back together. So where's Migo? I gave Migo to Lavinia, but I guess I shouldn't have. Someone from her family took him and threw him away. It was one of the few gifts of mine Lavinia ever accepted, too. We even thought up their names together. Now I see. That dirty rag Lavinia tried to hide from us was actually a teddy bear. But we probably shouldn't tell Abby about that, since she never mentioned it. Aww, Lavinia did care. Did you notice that too, Senpai? I'm sure Migo's doing well. I think Lavinia loves Migo, just like you love Hugo. You think? I hope so. Is there anyone in Chaldea who loves stuffed animals too? Do other people tease them and call them a baby? Why don't we go there together and find out? Yes, I will invite her to my Chaldea. Huh? Senpai? What do you mean by that? We'll do a little improv. You, me, and Abby can improv a play. An improv? You mean right now? You'd put on a play just for me? Wow, I would love that. But I can't. I'm sorry, but I can never go to Chaldea. Don't say never. You will come to my Chaldea someday. In that case, Hugo can come along in your place. I'm gonna take Hugo as hostage. I like that. But please try to keep it short, Senpai. We really do have to rest up soon. And Abby, please stay in bed while you watch. You mustn't get too excited. Okay, I'm just going to borrow Hugo for just a bit. Here you go. Have fun, Hugo. I know I can be naughty sometimes, but Hugo is always good. Of course, there are people in Chaldea who also love stuffed animals. You might not know it by looking at her, but even Medea loves playing with dolls. Really? Medea's so beautiful, but she always seemed like there's an invisible wall around her. Everyone in Chaldea has their own things they care about deeply. Abby, you can be kind of willful, can't you? Is that you, Hugo? It's true, I'm sorry. You're also very curious, aren't you, Abby? Misaki is even more willful, especially when it comes to summoning from gachas, I mean. You're very curious, aren't you, Abby? Yes, I suppose I am. I've seen that for myself. It can really be a handful sometimes. What other sorts of people does Chaldea have, besides actors? Let's see. Whoa. They're all a bunch of weirdos. Oh, that answer. All sorts from around the world. It's amazing. They're a bunch of weirdos. But no, they're from all around the world. It's amazing. Does that include people from Zipang? Oh yes, there are a fair number of them, including Senpai herself. That sounds so wonderful. There are also inventors, detectives, writers, musicians, bomb lovers. Bombs? Hurry, Hugo, get out of there. Help me! I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Mesh, are you actually the normal one? There's the garish clown now. It hurts to even look at him. Mesh, are you actually the normal one? I stand out for being normal? You think? I'll have you know, there are things I care about just as much as anyone else. As for the bomb lover, he's a clown who loves dark humor and practical jokes. Be careful around him, Hugo. Wow, you even have a clown there? He must be like a royal jester. I read that even though they look like fools, you actually have to be very clever to be one. Hugo? Why don't we try going to some other rooms? Hopefully one that's peaceful and quiet?
In that case, what about the kitchen? The library? No, let's visit the inventor's lab. I want to go to the kitchen.
Oh, Hugo. I see darkness. What a dark and creepy night. Why did Sanson do that? What a dark and creepy night.
Ree! Who are you?
I can totally tell it's you, Mephi.
But he wasn't here earlier, so who are you?
Me? I am...
UMA, a human moth known appropriately as the Mothman. Moth! Moth, 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 moth. Moth, 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 moth.
Give it up, Mephi.
Okay. It's me, Mothy. I mean, Mephi.
How did you get here without ray shifting?
Let's just say the opportunity presented itself.
After all, visiting hellscapes is a little hobby of mine.
It's very easy too. Unlike heaven, the doors to hellscapes are always wide open.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
My, the creator certainly did an excellent job here. I took a quick gander around this place. And I must say it's a fine hellscape indeed, with lots of thoughtful touches.
We haven't even found the demon god pillar though.
Are you the demon god pillar?
Me? I'm just a simple murder-loving bomb enthusiast. You could find a dozen of me in any town.
Besides, I can't imagine a demon god pillar would be able to create a hellscape like this.
Are you sure?
Why, of course I am. Have I ever lied to you before? A hellscape is nothing if not a land forsaken by God. You know, a land of heresy and such. But you can't have heresy without a deity, and you can't have a deity without humanity. Gods are given form whenever humans see them, whether that be in a disaster, a miracle, or evanescence itself. But if a true God has no need for humans at all, it would be a wholly alien sort of thing, in every meaningful sense. It would be something that couldn't possibly be contained on this little blue ball of ours. At least, that's what I think. I think, therefore, I'm Mephi. By the by, you may want to know that time is really picking up speed in here. Even the precious Sabbath is being neglected. Do you know what today's date is? It's actually the evening of April 29th. And do you know what this means? Do you? That you missed my birthday and that you're here to give me a late birthday gift. It means tomorrow is Purgus not. The night witches hold a maddened, frenzied banquet, a feast of surprises and excitement. I can't wait. Incidentally, that's it for me in our little story. I hope you forgive my absence, Mage of Chaldea. Senpai, Neza told me to tell you to please wrap up your walk. I have to agree with her. I know we don't have a lot of room to sleep, but... Huh? Where'd he go? I understand you're worried about Sanson choosing to go to jail. But you need your rest. Even the servants are exhausted. I'm hallucinating, uh-oh.
I just saw Mephi.
A demon was here.
I just saw Mephi. But Senpai, you were standing out here all by yourself. I thought you were just lost in thought and talking to yourself. I think we should go to bed now. You need to rest up while you can.
Yeah, good idea. That's a bad sign if I start hallucinating.
Is something wrong? I can't help but notice you're staring at me. I'm glad you're here, Mash. Thank you, Mash. I'm glad you're here, Mash. Her slapping herself. Let me see slapping sounds. Not at all, Senpai. We're still getting started. We may not have found any leads on the Demon God Pillar just yet, but it can't hide from us much longer. So let's finish up this mission and make Da Vinci and Geronimo proud of us. You said it. The Demon God Pillar is going down. Let's make sure we all get back to Chaldea.
You said it. The Demon God Pillar is going down.
That's right. So tomorrow's April 30th. I can't believe it's already been 6 nights. So tomorrow's April 30th.
Mash says I gotta sleep, so I'll listen to her. I gotta finish my homework and then eat my gyoza, then I'll sleep. I'll save the rest of the sections for tomorrow.
Now what is in my box?
Oh, I see. It's those that I got.
Let me just stare real quick. I want to look at the summon banner. Unless it's gonna freeze on me here. Is it frozen? Is it really frozen? Is the game telling me not to summon? Fine, fine. I'll listen to Mash. I won't summon right now. I'll do my homework. I'll eat my gyoza, then I'll go sleep. I see how it is, game. So thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. The game is telling me to stop because it's frozen now in the dark screen of darkness. Ah, sadness. Oh well. But yes, thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and epic gacha luck. I have to listen to Mash now because the game is telling me so. So bye bye. Oof, what a tease.